Hey y'all, my name's Liz Hill, and for week 2 of the Real Women of Philadelphia Challenge, I have a classic appetizer with my own twist. Vidalia Onion, Artichoke, and Spinach Dip made with lots and lots of yummy Philly cream cheese. What we do to start is take 1½ cups of Vidalia onions with a coarse chop and 3 tablespoons, yes, 3 whole tablespoons of garlic roughly chopped. And we're going to saute that in about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So we've sauteed our onions and garlic, and we have 12 ounces of chopped spinach that I've thawed and squeezed as much as possible of the water out of it. You're going to really have to work on it, but usually if you put it in a clean dish towel and twist it pretty hard, you can get that. So you've got your spinach. We'll put in our onions and garlic. We have 2 cans, these are 14-ounce cans of artichoke hearts, and I always buy the quartered ones in brine. And then I chop them up a little bit because you don't want those gigantic pieces of artichoke on someone's cracker when they're trying to eat this dip. So in they go. We have a blend of spices. You know, there's a lot of cheese in this, so I wanted to give it some flavor and give it a little bit of a kick. So to add a little punch, I put a tablespoon of coriander, that's ground coriander, a teaspoon of celery seed crunched up with your fingers, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of lemon pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, and that should get you pretty well done. If you want a little bit hotter or you want to add a little bit of anything smoky, you can do that too, but this is the recipe that I used. Now we've got the star, obviously. This is a pound of softened Philly cream cheese. You want to let it stand at room temperature, you can get it soft. You just want to cut that in so it'll be easy to blend. And then I like to use a mix of the grated cheese that you normally see in these. And this is a 1½ cups of the finely shredded Parmesan. And then this is another ½ cup of an Italian blend, finely shredded. This happens to be Kraft, also the makers of Philly cream cheese. So we'll get that in there as well. You can just dump it in. It's very easy to do. And the last bit is luscious mayo. And I don't use low-fat anything. This is a treat. It's not a dish that you have every single day, so you might as well make it very, very lush. And you know, there's nothing wrong with an appropriate level of decadence every now and then. So you just get all that in there and just blend it up. And once you have everything fully incorporated, then we're going to put it in the pan. So I've gotten it all mixed up. It takes a little bit of stirring, but it's definitely worth the effort. And I like to use a 3-quart glass baking dish. That lets it spread out and get a little more of that crust that everybody loves. Everybody likes, I like the corner piece. I like it where it gets a little bit of chewiness to it. I think it's just really yummy. It also cooks up. So you just want to spread this out. There's no need to grease the dish. There's a lot going on in this dish that will keep it from sticking. And like I said, you want to have a nice little crust on that. This is tasty stuff. Oh, yeah. This is so good you wouldn't have to cook it, but we're going to. So after you get it spread out, I like to give it just another little sprinkle of cheese. Like I said, an appropriate level of decadence here. This is a special dish. People will appreciate it. Okay. This goes into an oven that's preheated at 375, and what you want to do, because all oven temperatures and times can be different, go in there and let it get going until it gets nice and golden and bubbly. Usually about 30 minutes, depends on whether you cook with convection or regular. And when we come back, we'll have the finished dish. So we've had our dish be in the oven about 30 minutes, and it's gotten a beautiful, yummy, crusty, golden brown on top. This you can serve with pretty much any cracker, but it's pretty hearty, so you want something that will stand up to it. And you can see the creamy goodness there. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Steam coming off. I just happen to have some Triscuits, and even though they're a strong cracker, because this has so much flavor, it will definitely be good on there. Ooh, you can see the cheese stringing up. I need a little more than that. Definitely a blow on it situation. It just came out of the oven. It was so good. That is yummy. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed making it. Again, this is Liz Hill. This is my Vidalia Spinach Artichoke Dip made with lots of yummy Philly cream cheese.